Hi guys. Oh, bloody hell. Just over the last kind of few weeks, actually, I've had a few experiences scattered here and there that have brought a particular topic to my attention. And it's a topic, it's friendship, friendship. And the only way I know how to talk about this, how to broach this subject, is by telling you how I view friendship, what I personally feel friendship ought to be, what it feels like, what it should do, what it shouldn't do. So I guess I'll go there first and we'll just see where it goes, because I wanted to do this video, but I'm really fucking tired, guys, and it's been a bit of a fucking day. Right now, I feel like, where's my AK-47? Something along those lines. There's a TV series that I used to like. It's called 6 Feet Under, HBO. And it all starts with, it's about a family who run what do you call it, where you take care of dead people. What the fuck, yeah, my vocabulary is fucking gone, I'm telling you. Anyway, it's really good. Undertakers, right? Undertakers in LA. And it all starts with their dad dying, the patriarch, and the oldest son keeps seeing his dad. His dad keeps appearing to him after he's popped his clogs. And the first time he appears to his son, he's like there with in a black suit, looking a bit like, I don't know, Johnny Cash, and smoking a fag. And he has this big gun, and he's like, yeah, hi son, how you doing? And he goes back out, peering out the window with his gun and just, arbitrarily shooting passerbys. Well, I have felt like that exact scene so many times since then. The last time I watched that series, well, in compared to where I'm at now, I didn't have a fucking clue. And I tried watching it again about 2 years ago, and I couldn't watch it anymore because it was like, wow, these people are seriously fucked up. And I just cannot watch five seasons worth of fucking pathology, thank you. So, I actually got rid of the whole box set. But it is actually quite a good series, 6 Feet Under, I feel like shit, shouldn't have gotten rid of it. But anyway, that scene of the father, the ghost rather, the apparition in that first floor window with his gun and a fag dangling from his lip and in black suit, laughing, all jaunty like, and going, ha! Yeah, hi son. That's it, that's me, that's how I feel. Because, and I've gone totally off topic here, so the whole friendship thing is still sort of there, right there. And I might get back to it in a minute, but if I don't, hey, what the fuck guys, forgive me. Talk about vocabulary, right? Man, I'm sort of mostly, today anyway, certainly, mostly reduced to 2 words, and that is fuck, and the other one is you. Because I went for a bike ride, and my bike is in for an overhaul, right? So I borrowed my friend's bike, which is like a bikey version of the Batmobile. It's pretty fucking cool. So I took that out, and I was there, and I was just like, what the fuck? There's people there. Again, it's a whole like obstructionist, narcissistic, the Matrix baiting bullshit, right? And it's like one of them went to say something, you know, it's like, you should, and I'm like, fuck you, and then another one went, well, look, fuck you, and then something like, fuck you, and like, oh, could you, fuck you. That's it. I'm done. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I don't want to interact with you. You're fucking putrid. You're fucking, like, what are you? You're just a tentacle of the Matrix, because that's it. And then I stopped at my bird bench, right? Because I like watching the chaffinches, because they're really lovely, beautiful little birds. They're beautiful. Just a minute. Oh, Bruce! That is my cat's neighbour. Sorry, my neighbour's cat. Oh, my cat's neighbour. On our hands and knees. Yeah, right. You okay, Bruce? How you doing, man? Oh, you can come and visit if you like, you know, you can come and have a little snack. Yeah, you're a very beautiful angel, you are. I like you very much. Yeah. Oh, you come round the kitchen window in about an hour, okay? Yeah, I'll have a little snack for you. All right, mate? Mwah. He's lovely, but he's got something wrong with his hind leg, so he can't hop onto the window. He has to go via the kitchen window. Anyway, here we go again. It's a bit rambly, guys, sorry. It's always like that, isn't it, with me? Ramble on. Anyway, bird bench, right? Chaffinch, right? Okay. And like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you to every fucking body, because it was like that, because they were all obstructionist assholes. So then this guy comes, and do you remember when the Green Wizard, he was going on about, right, all the NPCs, you've got like the town NPC, and you've got the forest NPC, and then you've got the prepper NPC. Well, this guy is the soft left Guardian reader NPC. The Guardian, or the Independent's like a newspaper you have in this fucking country. Well, it goes for what? A newspaper. I wouldn't fucking wipe my ass with it. I'd rather actually read the National Enquirer, you know. My husband, I was married to a goldfish type of shit. At least that's entertaining and doesn't fucking pretend to be true. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this guy was like that, you know, obviously votes Labour, but believes the whole fucking scandemic bullshit story, and proudly going on about how he just had his vaccination. And I'm like, oh, see, that's why I have that eye right there above your eye. Right, see it now, yeah. Oh, I like your horns. Whatever, you know, and it was like blah, 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 you know, and he just came to me. It was like, yeah, Nika, stop being an automatic, tune in, stop reacting, stop doing that. What is going on here? What is the dynamics of this situation here? What's going on? Tune in. And it was like, yeah, man, fucking hell. Because this guy had absolutely no life force, and I mean nada, zero, nichts, nothing. And I thought, yeah, that's it. You know, when you buy something from these companies that inevitably rip you off, and then you have absolutely no recourse other than it says contact us, and you start thinking, oh, finally I can talk to somebody. No, because it's not a fucking phone number. You click on it and it opens up a box, and you get talk to our assistant, which is a bot. You talk to a bot. It's not an actual person. You talk to a fucking bot, which is programmed with a set number of responses. Generally ones that don't help you in any way whatsoever, but only further serve to really fuck you up to such a degree that you're ready to go out there on said murder spree. Right, that's it. That's what, to bring me back to Birdbench, Mr. Guardian reader, I vote Labour, and I've just had my fucking vaccine. Narc. Because you know, guys, we all have troubles with this. We all get cognitive dissonance with this. It's like, it's not nice to say people aren't sold. I'm sure they are sold. They're not like us. They're not soul travelers, but I'm sure they're sold and they'll all go to heaven. Is that fuck? Is it fucking? Are they fuck? Are they fuck? Mister, I've just had my vaccination and I have another third eye above my left eyebrow. Was as empty as an empty tin of fucking beans, right? And as farty as that too. He was an old empty fucking fart. That's what he was, right? I felt absolutely nothing. It was like talking to one of those bots where you've been ripped off on Amazon, right? And he pissed me off just as much in his own way. And it was like, okay, so you are not interested in anything I have to say because you talk at me. They always do. They talk at you. Right? And it's monotonous as fuck. And it's fucking like NPC-ish. They speak NPC-ish, and it's all drivel, and it's all bullshit, and it's all scripted, and it's like, yeah, that's it. Yeah. You're just one of these NPCs of Series 3, the Series 3 NPC. They all read The Guardian, and they all wear the same getup as you wear there. Yeah. And they all have that thinly veiled disdain attitude going on. For like, you dare to be an individual, to have some authenticity, and to say that politicians are all scumbags and kiddie fiddlers. Well, and it's always the same reply, you know. And you love beige, don't you, and khaki, and you're here for the culling, you know. And it's like, that's a Series 3 NPC, that's what it is, right? The Series 5 is that orange hairdresser called Karen or Tracy, right? Yeah. That's your Series 5. So, you know, the Series 3 and the Series 5 and the Series 6 are those like, those ones that the Green Wizard goes on about. You know, just a minute, guys, I've got to get looms. Hi, looms, I'm on the way. Come on. Yeah, I know. It's okay. All right now. Here, do you want to say hello to the soul travellers? Hey? You have a good rant about that NPC cat. Narcissistic cat. Let me, darling, see? Hello, everybody. Yeah, so you know, that's what it is. They are mass produced in some fucking astral lab somewhere. That's what it is, guys. And we all get the cognitive dissonance, and we all get that guilt programming. Oh, you're not a good person for saying that somebody isn't sold. But I trust the evidence of my instincts. I trust myself. I trust my heart, and I trust my intuition, and I trust the interaction that I had there. Well, I couldn't, in all honesty, call it an interaction because he was busy trying to siphon off my energy. Going. It was the same NPC. He was a Series 3 like the other guy. Oh yeah, Britain's green and pleasant land. We all take it for granted. We're not worthy. Right? He was also a Series 3. Because that is what they fucking are. Anyway, to get back to where I was, it is incredibly difficult to begin a friendship with another souled being, if you're lucky enough to find one online or in your environment, because let's face it, guys, if you're really brutally honest with yourself, you know that you're a bit of a mess. I'm a bit of a mess. We're all a bit of a mess, right? In varying degrees and in different ways, but we are. Trust is a big fucking word, and what a lot of us tend to do is we don't discern. I've noticed this, and I still have that going on for myself as well, that I'm a lot better than I used to be, right? I've learned to let the other guy, girl, whatever, put their cards on the table a bit, so that I know a bit more of what I'm dealing with. And I've learned to, rather than to go right in there on automatic, because that is what it is. You're on automatic, which is trauma, programming, blah. You know, oh, you just like, oh, met somebody really cool. Oh, you're my friend. Yeah, that's it. No, that's being on automatic. That ain't going to work out well. Mostly, it isn't. But, okay, stop. Right, whoa, there I was again, going on automatic, not thinking, just, you know, stop. Right, I've just met this person online or in my life, whatever. What's this person feel like? What's this person feel like? So the guy, Mr. Guardian Reader, felt like one of those bots, you know, that you deal with. He wasn't sold, there was nothing there, and he was a fucking prick, right? And he was a mundane reality reinforcement officer, and he wanted to siphon off my energy, and I didn't let him in the end. And that was that. And you can meet people that are very charming and charismatic and enigmatic and entertaining and colourful, and they say all the right things, or they have a really good YouTube channel where they talk about all the right things, or they have this going and have that going and they live just down the road from you, whatever. But if your gut instinct says, this don't feel right, there's something here that ain't right, I don't know why, but it's not right. If you feel that, then it behoves you to trust that and to not get involved straight away, but to be very, 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 very careful. See, when people make overtures to you, at you, over you, or like narcs, into you, you're going to be really fucking careful. You don't know what you're dealing with. We live in a world full of empty vessels. We live in a world full of bots. We live in a world full of narcissists. We have victim narcissists, we have spiritual narcissists, we have overt narcissists, we have covert narcissists, malevolent narcissists, right? We have people that have narcissistic tendencies but may not be full-blown narcissists. We may have people who mean really well but who are not really very awake. We have people that are quite awake but perhaps don't mean quite so well. We have actually quite a variety of people in this world, which is quite amazing considering it is a fucking Truman Show. But there you go, it does its fucking best, doesn't it, to pretend to be real and all that, you know, gotta believe it's real. Anyway, your biggest problem, and that's also been my biggest problem, and you know, that's why I talk about it, because I have experience of it, is self-trust. It isn't so much that you can trust anything out there. If you do not trust yourself, your own inner processes, your gut instincts, your heart, your intuition telling you this may seem great and wonderful and amazing and meaningful, but it isn't. Stay away from it. In fact, move away from it. Or if your intuition says, yeah, I can't be certain, might be, might not be, so very careful. Let them put their cards on the table first and we'll see where it goes. Okay. But if you don't trust yourself, if you don't trust your own inner processes to guide you, if you don't listen to your true self, and you have this hollowness, this that needs to be filled. I need validation, I need love, I need belonging, I feel so fucking goddamn awful inside, and I need somebody to come along now to make me feel better, which is what that is. instead of deciding to stop being on automatic, stop expecting something on the external to come and make me feel better, to say no, because that's not going to help you at all. No, to say, okay, that's it, now I'm done with that. I know I feel like absolute shit, and I'm going to feel it. I'm going to be with it, and I'm going to feel it. I'm not going to medicate myself anymore. I'm going to stop taking those antidepressants and those other fucking smarties that a doctor so kindly has prescribed to me. Because fucking doctors, man, they're just bloody drug dealers. That's all they are. They're all bloody drug dealers. They all work for Big Pharma. They're all bots. Right? There is a reason you're depressed. It's your dark night of the soul. It's awakening. Every soul traveller has to go through it. There is no fucking other way. And you can run from it and run from it and run from it and not even be aware you're fucking doing it. Oh, there's this person. Oh, you're so good. You look really good. Oh, let's be friends. Yeah. 2 weeks later, you're in a total fucking heap of shit because, wow, you've met another narcissist, another covert narcissist, another user, another manipulator. And there you are. And then you go and do it again. Yeah. Years ago, I did that. I behaved that way. So I'm really familiar with it. And I learned a lot from it. So if you have behaved that way, fear not. Do not beat yourself up. Someone else, some narcissist, some fucking NPC will no doubt come along and do just that for you. Oh, that's so nice. So you don't have to do it yourself. So don't bother. No. Learn from it. Be aware that you've been running on automatic. You do that because you're fucking traumatized. There's a shitload of programming and trauma going on, telling you that you're worthless, telling you that you're never going to get out of it, telling you you're lazy, you're incompetent, everybody else is better than you and they're better looking than you. What with those third eyes above their left eyebrows after all those vaccinations and the horns and the cloven hoofs and the forked tongues, you know, and all those wonderful personalities and all the charisma and all the enigma and all the this and the that and the U and the R, right? And there you are feeling like you're dwindling and dwindling and dwindling, and all the sin and all the guilt and all the fucking shame and all the fear and all the hate and all the rage and all the self-hate and all the so-called low self-esteem and all this type of bullshit that is going on, which is all fucking programming, and it's all lies. That's all it is. But that's all you've known, and all you've known is that running your show. That is how you have existed, how you have had to exist in this realm to keep your head above water. It's the survival game. Well, you got to keep your head above water. You got to keep everybody happy, and you got to pretend to be this, and you got to pretend to be that to keep everybody happy. You can't shine your light. You can't be your true, authentic self and live out loud, because they'll get pissed off and they'll reject you. They'll destroy you. They'll just, you know, that great big black jackpot will come out of the sky and pulverize you into the dirt and the dog shit. Oh yeah. Right? So that is what you're used to. Be on automatic. Reaction mode. Yeah, friend there. No, narcissist. Covert narcissist. Or, yeah, alright, this person's okay. You're not going to have a great, fulfilling relationship with this person, but it's okay for a bit of fun. It's like your one-night stand of friendship sort of thing, you know. What do you do if you want to cultivate and grow and develop an actual friendship, a deep communion with another soul? Well, that takes time, and the only way that you can do it is by going within yourself and dealing with everything within you that makes you have shitty, meaningless, empty, abusive friendships with assholey people, right? With, I don't know, with the series 2 victim narcissist, right? They're sort of sensitive and creative, but they're very manipulative, and I don't know, they steal all your toilet paper and eat it secretly in there. in their bedroom or something, you know, with Nutella on it. I don't know. There's series 1, 2, 3, they're all these, you know, and they do. Because, like that guy, I've met so many people who are just exactly like that. Like I said, the guy I met the other day, like, was it last week? Wow. Anyway, friendship. In order to have friendships, proper, meaningful, worthy friendships with another soul traveler, you need to cultivate a meaningful, deep, warm, glowing friendship with yourself first. And until you've properly established that, you know, I'm not saying you cannot have good friendships with someone else until you are in a state of perfect communion with yourself. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not there. Far from it. My God. But the better you are at taking your time, at working out how to stop being on automatic, and how to go within and listen to your feelings and your instinctual reaction to people, which is always there, always. You're a soul traveler, you can trust those physical reactions you have, those energetic fluctuations that you feel when you meet another person. It will tell you what you need to know. Learn to trust that. That's very important. Learn to be aware when you're on automatic. And when you get it wrong, forgive yourself. Release that. Let go. Move on. Try again. Never give up on yourself, guys. Because there aren't many soul travelers here. But increasingly, we are going to, dare I say it, kind of cluster. We're going to find each other one way or another, I feel. And if we are in a state to recognize each other and to give each other the time and the space and the integrity to properly commune, then I think it will benefit all of us, you know. It's time to stop wasting our time with all these fucking parasites, because we're really just feeding the matrix, guys, you know. And that's really what it wants, more now than ever before, because clearly it's dwindling, clearly it's disintegrating. I mean, it's now down to it's a little doggy, but he's human. It literally is now down to just baiting us and obstructing us and gaslighting us on a daily basis on steroids. And the reason it does that it's because it needs more loosh than ever before. It's like a car with a leaking engine, you know. It's leaking, it's fucking malfunctioning, and it's leaking, and it's, you know, and smoke coming out everywhere, and it's just fucked. So it is more and more, we're more aware now, some of us anyway, than we have ever been. It's obvious that it's fake and that it's bullshit. We're more aware, or can be if we choose to be, if we do the sacred work, how relationships work out. NPC soul's being. And not all soul people are going to be soul travelers. No, they're not all going to be totally awake. It doesn't mean you cannot have a kind of relationship with them. You know, it's not black and white either. But it is about cultivating relationships, friendships with people that have empathy, that have compassion, that have their wisdom, their experiences, which has given them wisdom, and that know how to reciprocate, that have integrity, that have honesty, that have some humor, some creativity, some goodness. Those are the types of people you want in your life. Anything else is no good. But it always starts, always with numero uno, which is self-love. If you don't know how to be your own best friend and keep opening the door to your inner sanctum, your psyche, to abusive motherfuckers, because you're on automatic and you go in there, boom, and you don't, you have no discernment, you don't question, you don't tune in, how do I feel about this person? If you don't do any of that, you're like, I don't know, man. That's like a train wreck. It's never going to work out, you know. It is how we have lived in this place. It is how we have existed in this place. Because the idea that you can stop, and instead of trying so hard to not feel your feelings, make yourself feel better, you start to feel your feelings. Right? And you start to make choices carefully and slowly with regards to the people that you want to invite into your life, or people that invite you into their life. Slowly, carefully, tentatively. Who are you? What do you feel like? Okay, let me carefully maybe get to know you a little bit, see how this pans out, see how you behave in 3 months' time, in 6 months' time. You know, because we are literally surrounded by narcissists, guys. It is a fucking minefield. We cannot afford to go through life like a shotgun. It doesn't work. Cultivate self-love. Become your own best friend. Sit with yourself. Accept yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to your feelings. Listen to your thoughts. Start to understand, to differentiate between what is your thought, what is not your thought. We have the hell contagion, which is all your own shadow stuff. But we also have the dark generator. And we have the psychopath frequency, that high-pitched, weird, techie sound, which is the black hand. I call it the black hand, which withers everything, which rots everything. And another thing I've noticed as well. Something happened a couple of weeks back, and I wrote it all down in my little book actually, because I thought that I'd fallen out with somebody, because I was very honest with this person. They did something that upset me, and this happened weeks ago. This is somebody who lives down the road from me, and it's a sort of friend of mine, not a friend, but a friend-ish. And I was very honest with her, and I told her, well, this is it, because I believe in, if you want people to treat you right, you need to tell them how you want to be treated. So when they do get it wrong, you need to tell them. Again, a lot of us feel, oh, better not say anything because I'll upset them and then I won't be friends anymore. Well, if you have a friend like that who gets upset at that, get the fuck rid of them. Boom. No good. If somebody hurts your feelings, you need to tell them. That's part of cultivating a good friendship. If they tell you, well, you know, when you did that or when you said that, that really upset me, that hurt my feelings, you sit there, you think about it. You think, is this reasonable? You know, all these things are very important. And I'm not going to sit here and spell it all out for you either, because it's your sacred work to start to think about this, start to feel about this, and start to work with that. If indeed you're not already doing that anyway, you probably are. You know, it is sacred work, and you will do it in your own unique individual way, right? But this woman, and she said something that really, you know, it was like, what the fuck? And I thought, went home, didn't even realise, and 20 minutes later was like, wow, yeah, that really upset me. So I sent her a text and blah. And I didn't hear from her. And I was very upset, because there was loads of other shit going on, and it felt heavy, and I was upset, and wow, you know, the frequency, the dark generator, you've really pissed her off, you're a terrible person for saying that, oh, it's all going to be bad, it's all going to be, ooh, it's all going to be hard, and it was all heavy, and I got really anxious, and it was bad, and I had a sleepless night, Woke up the next day, switched my phone on. There was a really good text from her. It was all fine, and she'd understood, and we had a really good chat about it, and it was absolutely fine, and there never was a problem. But boy, did I go through hell that night, all because of that, because of the dark generator, the psychopath frequency, taking that and rotting it with its nasty, nefarious, energetic imprinting, you know, encrypting it all, encrypting it, and it's bad. It does that to everything in this realm on a perpetual basis, guys. That's what it is. The dark generator. That weird, high-pitched, tacky sound. It is weaponry. It is used against us 24/7. And it also infiltrates our relationships, our friendships. So that our honesty and integrity become things to be feared. You're afraid to say, actually, I feel like this about that. This is my opinion about that. Or, oh, you think so? Oh, I don't agree with you. Or, you know, when you said that or when you did that, you really hurt my feelings. I've been really upset about it. Or somebody says that to you, right? All of that then, the dark generator gets involved, and it withers it to the extent where we live in a world where everybody's afraid to do that. So everybody's really passive aggressive because people have friendships where they can't be honest. People have friendships where it's all pretend. But there's no honesty, there's no integrity, there's no genuine love or warmth, communism. No, you know what I mean, right? Meaningless, fucking going to the wine bar with Stacy type of relationships. Well, we do not want that. We as soul travelers deserve to have true, meaningful friendships, connections, relationships. We are a family. You see, we're a soul family. It's actually very important. It's actually a very important topic. Friendship, relationships. You know, it's just one more area of life that has been so severely mutilated by the dark generator, and consequently also by our own trauma, our fear, our, you know, passive aggressive element, all of that guys. And it's time to really start thinking about that. And honestly guys, hygiene, energetic hygiene. Also, when it comes to, if you have a YouTube channel, be careful of people that leave comments, you know. Get rid of the ones that just aren't right, because they have an energy signature and they pollute the flow. The narcissists, you know, those people that leave these weird comments, or just basically overtly narcissistic, they basically just are. They are a current of poison, right? It behoves us to really work on discernment, because narcissists, wow, they're mimics. They are the matrix. It's as simple as that. They are the matrix, and the matrix wants to feed off our light, our life force, because the matrix is a broken down old car and it's leaking petrol and it is fighting for its life. I know this. It is fucking falling apart, guys. I'm telling you, this is the end. We are in the end stages here. It is a good thing, but that is why it's all so fucking difficult at the moment. So now it is more important than ever before to practice discernment. So if you find yourself being on automatic a lot of the time because there are feelings you want to avoid feeling, so you're always on the lookout for people to fill the void and make you feel better and or whatever, or just because that is just what you've been used to your whole life, now's the time to stop doing that. because you're literally having the doors of your inner sanctum wide open to all kinds of very dark negative shit. You don't want to be doing that. You want to love yourself. You want to be with your emotions no matter how difficult they are. You can do this. You can get through this. You can heal. I know. I've done it. I am doing it every day. Okay? Be your own best friend. That has to be number one. Listen to your heart, your gut instincts about people, places, situations. If it feels wrong, cast it away from you. It has to be done, guys. You know? Oof, I think that's it for today. Yeah. All my love to you. Keep doing the sacred work, guys. You know? It's all going to be alright.